Hey, what's up guys? mltmagictricks here. So in today's video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this very cool, no setup, a card at any number style card trick that will definitely fool everyone you perform it to. But really quickly, before we get into this performance, if you are new here to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more card and magic trick videos like this. And also make sure to enter the giveaway. I'm giving away 5 $10 Amazon gift cards, and all you need to do in order to enter is be subscribed to the channel, drop a like on this video, and comment something you like about this specific video or something you like about my channel in general, and I will be announcing the 5 winners in a video really soon, so make sure you guys do look out for that. And we are coming up on the 100,000 subscriber milestone, which is absolutely insane. We've been growing really fast lately, and once we reach that milestone, I will be having another bigger Amazon gift card giveaway that will be taking place here on the channel. So once again, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Now let's get right into this performance. Okay, so since this is a no setup card trick, I'd start off by handing the deck of cards over to my spectator, and they could just shuffle up the deck as much as they want to until they are satisfied. So once my spectator's done shuffling, I would go ahead and show them that all the cards in this deck are in fact different. There's no duplicates, no gimmicks, nothing like that. Now, at this point, I would tell my spectator to name any card they want to from the deck. This can be their favorite card or just a random card. So let's say my spectator names the King of Spades. Now, at this point, the magician would just go through the cards to himself really quickly here. And keep in mind here, guys, if I had a spectator with me for this trick, they would be able to name any card they wanted to from the deck. Now, what I'm going to do here is just show you that your selected card, the King of Spades, is nowhere near the top of the deck, nor is it near the bottom. The King of Spades is somewhere in the middle of the deck. Now, from here, I would hand the deck of cards over to my spectator and just tell them to name a number between 1 and 52. So let's say my spectator names the number 20. I would now tell them to deal 20 cards from the top of the deck. So let's say they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Just like that. So guys, we do in fact have 20 cards here, just like so. Keep in mind one more time, if I had a spectator with me for the trick, they would be able to name any number they wanted to between 1 and 52, but in this case my spectator named the number 20. Now guys, all I need to do here is snap my fingers over this pack and give it a little wave, and you will see that the 20th card in the deck is not just any card. It is somehow your selected card, the King of Spades. And if my spectator said the number 21, we would have landed on a completely random card, in this case the Queen of Diamonds, but the 20th card was somehow your selected card, the King of Spades. And if you guys want to learn how to do this really cool card trick, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that card trick, and credit to magician Sean Farquhar for this effect. Now let's get right into the tutorial. So all you're going to need for this trick is a deck of 52 cards. Just make sure you have all the cards in the deck, because you are going to have your spectator name a card at some point in this trick, and if they name a card you don't have in the deck, the trick won't work. So make sure you guys do have a full deck. And you can start off by having your spectator just shuffle up the cards as much as they want to. This is in fact a no setup card trick, which makes it that much better. And now from here, you guys can just spread the cards face up and show your spectator that all the cards are in fact different. There's no duplicates, no setup, nothing like that. I like to do this because it reassures your spectator that this is in fact a normal deck of cards. Now from here, what you're going to do is have your spectator just name a card in the deck. That can be a completely random card or their favorite card. And guys, this trick can be problematic if your spectator names this card here, the most bottom card, the 6 of clubs. But a lot of the time, or I'd say like 95%, basically all the time, your spectator's not going to name this card, so I won't worry about that. Just have them name their favorite card in the deck. You can also just say, go ahead and just don't name this card because we can see it here. So in this case, let's say the spectator names the Ace of Spades. So what you're going to do here, guys, is at this point, once your spectator's named their card, you're going to tell them that you're going to go through the deck to yourself, and what you're doing here is locating the Ace of Spades. So in this case, it's near the bottom of the deck here. And guys, what you need to do is cull this card to the 4th position on the top of the deck. So I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So once again, once your spectator says their card, in this case the Ace of Spades, you're going to spread through and you're going to locate the Ace of Spades right here. And what you're going to do is you put your thumb over the card that is directly on top of it, in this case the 3 of Clubs. You're going to kind of pull the 3 of Clubs over, and at the same time you're going to need to have your 3 fingers here on the back. They're going to need to locate the Ace of Spades as well right here. So you're going to kind of pull, you're going to have your thumb on the 3 of Clubs, your three fingers right here. This is the ace of spades right here, and you're gonna pull the three over, and the ace of spades is gonna kind of go behind the deck just like this. So you're gonna kind of hear that snap like that. Then you're gonna keep spreading and make sure you can seal this ace just like so. You're gonna spread through, and then once you get to the top of the deck here, you're gonna need to locate the top three cards. And then you're gonna kind of have the ace, remember here guys, is going to be behind the deck just like so. Make sure you conceal it. You're going to kind of lift up on these three cards and just slide that ace right there into the fourth position from the top. So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Let's say your spectator's card, in this case, is the ace of clubs. You're going to pull that card out using your 3 or 4 fingers here. It really doesn't matter. You can use your pinky as well. You're going to pull the card out just like that. Make sure it's kind of behind the deck. You can seal it. You're going to the top of the deck here. You have 1, 2, 3. Then you kind of lift up, down. You lift up these three cards just a little bit and slide that card, in this case ace of clubs, their selection, right in there to the fourth position, and now you guys are ready to go. That may take a little bit of practice at first. Just make sure you guys are getting good at pulling a card to the fourth position from the top of the deck. Now at this point, you're going to tell your spectator that their card is nowhere near the top, but in reality right there it's in that fourth position. You're just going to show them the top 3 cards. Then you go ahead and turn it over and show them that it's not near the bottom. Just make sure they know their card is somewhere in the middle, but in reality it's in that fourth position. Now at this point, you can go ahead and hand the deck over to your spectator and have them name a number between 1 and 52. Obviously, if they name a number under 4, this can be problematic. If they name the number 1, the trick won't work. So just tell them, if you're worried about that, just name a number between 10 and 52. But let's say if they do name the number 4, you're perfect, because you can just go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That's going to be their card. But obviously, guys, that's not going to happen a lot. So let's say my spectator names the number 25. So what you're going to do here is tell your spectator they're going to be holding the deck here, and just have them deal 25 cards from the top of the deck. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25, just like that. Now at this point, I'd place a deck over here just off to the side. Make sure it's in reach, and I'll explain why in a second. Now at this point, you're going to go ahead and collect the cards, and make sure your spectator knows they could have chosen any number. And as you're kind of talking to them and explaining that they had a completely free selection between 1 and 52, you're just going to spread out the cards here. And guys, what you have here is their selection in the fourth position from the bottom of this packet. So as you're spreading down, you're going to count off 4 cards in your head just like this. You're going to square up the cards here, and what you're going to do is get a pinky break separating the 4 cards from the rest of the pack. Now this is basically the move that you need to practice. If you're the main move in the trick is the Herman pass. It's not too difficult of a move. I'd say it's more on the intermediate side of things, because it will require a little bit of practice at first if you're not familiar with it already. But essentially what you're doing here is you're going to get into the position with this pinky break, and then you're going to curl your index finger here on this bottom card just like this. Your 3 fingers are going to be on the side, and then your thumb's going to be in this top left corner. And what you're going to do is kind of, as you're going over to spread out the packet of cards, your top hand here is going to kind of conceal the deck, because this is the exposed view. So with your index finger curled here, you're going to kind of extend the 3 cards just like this using your index finger and your other 3 fingers here, and the card and these 4 cards are going to be going directly on top of the pack just like that. And now I'm going to show you how to basically conceal this move, because obviously if you do it like that, your spectator's going to see what you're doing, and you don't want that. So once again here, you're going to get your pinky break separating the bottom 4 cards. You're going to have your top hand over the pack just like this, and as you're going over to spread out the rest of the deck of cards here, this is when you're going to start curling your index finger with the 3 cards just like this. You're going to kind of curl it, protect these cards, the face-up cards right here at this point, with your hand here, and as you're closing the pack just like this with your 3 fingers, you're going to come over and kind of slide the cards just like that, spread them out, and you're going to try to do that all in one fluid motion, because as you bring your hand over here, your spectator's attention goes here as well, and they're not really going to be focused on what you're doing here with the deck. So one more time, guys, I'm going to just go ahead and give a little bit more in-depth on this Herman pass move. And guys, I will put a link in the description and on the screen right now for a more in-depth tutorial on the Herman pass, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too difficult to do. So you get your pinky break below the 4 cards, your top hand is protecting, you're kind of blocking your spectator's view. You're going to uncurl your index finger with your 3 fingers just like that. You're going to go over, close the pack just like this. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to do in slow motion here, but you're going to close the pack with your 3 fingers, then spread it out just like that. So guys, that is basically the main move in this trick. Just make sure you practice the Herman pass move. One more time here, guys. You're spreading out these cards, you're closing them with the protection of your hand, and then you're spreading out these cards at the same time. Make sure you do that in one fluid motion, and then you're going to show your spectator that the 20th card in the deck was somehow their card, but in reality, you brought those 4 cards from the bottom of the pack to the top. And guys, that is basically the trick. It definitely will completely confuse everyone who perform it to. Make sure you practice the move of pulling cards and doing the Herman pass, and you guys will definitely get this trick down, and I certainly recommend that you guys perform this trick yourselves. But guys, that is going to do it for the video. Make sure to enter the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.